Yeah, come on, Candy. Let's go, Candy. Yeah, let's go, Candy. Let's get it, Candy.
Hi, hola, hi, hola. Hi guys, so welcome back to I'm doing a video. Armandito keeps coming in here. Even when I'm not vlogging, he's always like, Mommy, record me. Mommy, record us doing this. Mommy, record me playing. Like, the YouTube life is starting to hit him hard. But anyways, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell, like, comment and share. Okay guys, so today we're gonna talk about that up there. I don't even know where to begin because it was so long ago, and I hope I don't remember things incorrectly, and I hope I don't forget anything. When I do videos like this, I really don't like to plan things because I feel like when you plan it, it's just when you have your notes and stuff, I feel like you're just going by the outline and you are not really expressing yourself and showing emotions and all that. So I don't know, I just don't really like to do that. But there's pros and cons. It could help you out, and you are for sure not going to forget, and later on when you're editing, you're gonna be like, what the heck? Wow, I forgot to mention this or whatever. It has happened to me before, but I know if I was to plan it would just not be the same. So I'm just going to go and tell you guys as much as I remember, and hopefully I don't forget anything. I just want to say that, this was obviously when I was younger. I didn't know about any other religion besides the one that I grew up with. Now, my views has changed a lot. I know the person that I should always turn to is God, and I know He is always the answer to any and every problem. But before, like I said, you guys, I was just this little teenager girl, middle schooler, high schooler. I honestly don't even remember, guys. That's how little I was. When you have a problem as serious as this, your mom is the one that handles it and takes care and guides you, and you follow her way, her path, and that's what I did. Obviously, most of you guys that click on this video believe in brujeria, aka witchcraft, which to me is something so freaking scary, and I like to believe there's 1% of this world is practicing things as witchcraft, because I cannot put my mind to it. I can't make myself believe that it happens, and it's so common, especially in our race. People do witchcraft to each other, and I don't know. I don't want to believe that, even though I've experienced that. It shocks me. How can people have the heart to pay somebody to do something evil to somebody else? It has happened to members from my family, and it has also happened to members of my boyfriend's family. And I've heard crazy stories. It's just so crazy to me how can you have the guts to do that to somebody just by, oh, okay, we're gonna do this, give me this, pay me this much. How can you have the guts to do that? And second of all, how can you be heartless enough to go and ask somebody to do this horrible person on somebody else? What are you doing? Fix yourself from inside first. And I realized that people that are this way have so much damage and have really bad self-esteem, a really bad life, and you gotta fix yourself from inside. You're not gonna fix anything by doing brujeria on somebody else. You gotta fix your mind and your soul and look at inside. You're worth more than going the route of witchcraft. This happened to me. I don't even remember, honestly. I don't want to ask my mom because, that would be super weird. She would probably be why are you asking? I don't know. I don't even want to remember things like this. Usually when it's things from the past that were not good times, we don't really talk about it. Be oh, do you remember this time? That's just super weird to mention things from the past that were negative. Like I said, I'm so sorry I can't give you an exact age. Most likely I was a middle schooler. I'm so sorry because I'm just gonna keep saying I don't remember, I don't remember, I don't remember. But I hope that you guys don't mind because the main points are gonna be still there, just by small little details that I forgot. Like, who am I gonna talk to and remember things like this? You know, like, you guys are the first people that I talk with about this. It started up with one ear, and then it started to go to the other ear, so it was getting worse. And I just remembered that I started to get really itchy, like extremely itchiness. And that's one of the things that you see in witchcraft, like itchiness. It could be in any body part. It's just, itchiness is like one of the main symptoms. Not symptoms, but like side effects. I don't even know. They're one of the main things that usually happens when somebody does witchcraft. You start to get itchy. Where I was starting to get itchy was my ears. It started off on one side of the ear, and then it was starting to get worse, so it ended up going to my other ear. I just remembered that I would be so itchy, like super itchy, that I couldn't stop scratching myself. Extremely itchiness, like I'm not talking about, like, I've had hives before during pregnancy, and that's just so horrible. Like, I've gotten hives all over my body, and I can't stop scratching myself. Like, that was really bad. Just talking about itchiness, I'm starting to get itchy. That was really, really bad. That doesn't compare to how itchy I was when they tried doing witchcraft on me. Well, not me, but my mom, but we'll get to that in a little bit. I can't tell you guys how itchy I was because it's just unbelievable. I was super itchy to the point where, like, blood was coming off. It's gonna be so gross. So if you can't handle this, get out right now. I'm so sorry, because it's a story time, and it's just going to be as descriptive as I can. I'm just gonna tell you guys all the details that I remember. But I was like scratching myself. Like, it was not a minute that I didn't scratch myself. My ears. I was like going deep in my skin. Like, my skin was peeling off. Can you guys imagine your skin peeling off? Can you guys imagine, like, your ears burning? Because if I had scraped my ear, like, somehow, and there was like tiny bits of blood everywhere, like, it's crazy. And so I remember I started to cry because I was like, oh my gosh, my ear is gonna fall off. It was starting to get gross. Like, the skin was coming off and my ear was looking so dry. Like, imagine skin coming off, imagine blood everywhere, and imagine your ear being extremely dry. And put that all together, and it looks so bad, guys. My ear was getting really bad, like, like skin was coming up, blood was coming up. I knew I had to stop scratching myself, but I couldn't. And the more I did it, the worse it looked. I seriously thought I was going to lose my ear. I seriously thought my ear was going to fall off. It just looked so disgusting. I don't remember if it was the next day or if it was just like a few days later. I don't know, two days later. It ended up going to my other ear. I remember one ear was so bad and like worse than the other ear, and the other ear was starting to get itchy.
I have 5 minutes.
Okay, I have 5 minutes, guys. So I need to
2 hours.
Oh my gosh, 2 hours is too much. The same side effects went to this ear. This was like really, really bad, and this was starting to get bad. Like, my mom knew this was not fine. And obviously my mom knows all of our culture and how people are, like growing up with her mom and stuff, so she knew that this is not okay. Like, this is not normal. Like, there's something wrong with my daughter. So she ended up calling her mom from Mexico, and then she got in contact with those ladies that read your cards, read your hand. They can clear witchcraft. So she got her number. She was talking to her on the phone. The lady actually told her, like, your daughter is going through this and that, and that was exactly everything that was happening. Keep in mind that This lady is in Mexico, and there is no way for this lady to know how I'm feeling, what I'm going through being in a different country. Like, she didn't even see me, just by phone. Everything was done by phone. So basically, the lady ended up telling my mom that, and it's so crazy how, you know, God protects us. God tries his best to protect us, but, and it's crazy how something like this ended up happening like years and years later. So they actually tried to do brujeria on my mom when she was pregnant of me. Like, that is mind blowing. Like, what? So they tried doing brujeria on my mom. She was pregnant of me. So 13, 14, 15 years later, I received the horrible wish that was sent for my mom. I have no words. People have done the worst to me. I've gone through so much. People have said the worst things to me. People have been really mean to me, and I can never pay somebody to do something horrible to whoever did me wrong. I will never get as low as that. I don't even know what to say. Like, I can't. I don't see people doing that to each other. Like, your heart is filled with so much hate. The only solution you think of is going and doing brujeria. Like, it just gets me so upset, to be honest, because God gave up so much for us to make him proud, for us to try to be the best human beings we can be. And how can other people like go to the bad side? Like, how can people not think of other people and not realize the karma's gonna come around, and you know, like, it will get you. You doing something bad to somebody, karma's gonna come and get you twice. It's just pretty crazy. But honestly, even though I was little, I knew I would have taken this itchiness to my mom. What wouldn't we do for our moms? That was like a shocker. Like, whoa, like, I didn't even know that was possible. Somehow it didn't end up happening, but years later it did. Like, I didn't know that was possible. My mom paid her the lady money and gave her our address, and the lady just sent her some things through the mail. I don't exactly remember, but I think it was like this weird color soap, like brown or black. It didn't smell bad, but it just didn't look right. You know, soaps are usually green or white and pink, just like a pretty nice color. And this soap, you know, didn't smell bad. It just really didn't look good. Like, it was like brown and black. But the lady told my mom that I needed to shower with this special soap. And so I did. And I don't remember for how many days. But she also told her that I needed to put a cup of water, I think half full or all the way up. I'm sorry guys with how much information I'm missing, but technically I just needed to put a cup of water under my bed. She was over there in a different country praying for me, praying to break this horrible spell. And so I did this for, I don't even know how many days, for a week, I'm not exactly sure. We put a cup of water under our bed, and every morning, the first thing I did was drink the water. That's pretty much all I remembered. It's crazy because it actually did end up going away, and my ears are perfectly fine. My mom pierced my ears like 6 times. 6 times over here and like 5 over here. But you guys, my ears are perfectly fine, thanks to God. Everything went away. It's so crazy. It's crazy because they actually ended up getting better in a very, very short amount of time. My ears are good. I didn't get damaged with all the dryness. I don't remember if I had to put a lotion or if I didn't. I feel like the people that usually get Target are like the people that like do good for other people, the people that are nice to everybody, the people that are like try their best in life, try their best to have a good communication with their family, try their best at work. I feel like other people see it as a challenge, as a competition, even though there's really no competition in this world, but they see it as that, or they can either take it off like somebody showing off. So they like go and like, oh, you know what, she's gonna pay for this, or you know, like I'm gonna waste this so much money on her so she can get what she deserves, so they can make her suffer physically. Just, you know, I hadn't really thought about this story for years, and just talking to you guys about it, like, I'm so shocked. Like, if somebody was to tell me this, I would just be like so sad. Like, I cannot believe they did that. I cannot believe people are heartless enough to do that. It's just, honestly, it just makes me sad. We need to pray for people that do this. We need to pray for them. Like, they need as much prayers as they possibly can. And I know, like, not everybody's nice and whatever, but if somebody's not acting the way they should, what we all need to do is just pray. Pray for them so God can help them change. Pray, because they need prayers. And sadly, like, they don't realize that the way out of your problems, the way out of your feelings, the way out of everything is our Lord, our God, and that's the only one we should be turning to. Don't make other people suffer. Don't try to put other people down. Don't try to put pain on other people, because like, you're doing something that is totally against God's word. Like, people don't realize that we're not going to be on earth forever, and the day we leave earth, we're going to pay for all the bad things we did. We're just gonna suffer. The way we are making somebody suffer right now, when we're gone, we are going to suffer 100 times more. That's all I really have to say about that. I would really like to hear any stories that you guys have. Not really, but you know, if you guys want to share any brujeria that somebody did to you or to one of your loved ones, comment down below. Just like, not just to me, but my viewers would also like to like read crazy stuff, and like, I don't know, just share with me if you have any witchcraft stories. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you do believe in that, or if you don't. You know, obviously not everybody believes in what other people believe. Just let me know. It's no hard feelings. Let me know your thoughts on this. And I just hate to finish this video because it was such a negative one, and I really don't like to put bad things on my channel, you know, because I like, the world is already full of evilness. Like, there's no reason why I should be bringing it up. I just kind of really hated doing this video, but I know some of you guys were asking for it. I'm so glad it's finally over, because to be honest, I'm not really comfortable talking about it, but I did it for you guys. If you guys did like it, give it a thumbs up, and so I can do more story times, you guys. My life growing up was a disaster. There's so much I need to share with you guys. But just let me know if you guys do enjoy story times. Subscribe if you're new, and share my video with anybody you think would like my channel. I love you guys so much, and you are never alone, because God loves you too.
Want to get ready.